Hey guys, today we're going to discuss the 2023 High Court case of Er Kok Yong and Cheng Cheng, which dealt with complex legal issues surrounding beneficial ownership, resulting trusts, and common intention constructive trusts. At its heart, this dispute arose after the untimely death of Spencer Tupani, a businessman whose BMW M6 vehicle became the focus of conflicting claims. The plaintiff, Er Kok Yong, asserted that he was the sole beneficial owner of the car, despite it being registered in Spencer's name. According to Mr. He and Spencer had an oral agreement that Spencer would hold the vehicle on trust for him. Mr. Claimed he reimbursed Spencer for the purchase price in cash and took responsibility for the car loan installments, as well as its insurance, maintenance, and taxes. The defendants, the co-administrators of Spencer's estate, strongly denied these allegations, arguing instead that Spencer retained ownership and that Mr. merely used the car during relevant periods. They also counterclaimed a sum of $1,108,000, alleging that the plaintiff held these monies on a presumed resulting trust for Spencer's estate. The court outlined four central issues for consideration: whether a common intention constructive trust existed, whether a resulting trust could be established, whether parts of the defendant's counterclaim were time-barred under the Limitation Act, and whether Mr. Owed the defendants an obligation to account for the disputed monies. Justice Mavis Chiu began by explaining the principles of common intention constructive trusts and resulting trusts. A common intention constructive trust arises when there is a clear agreement, either expressed or inferred, between parties regarding beneficial ownership of a property. This agreement must be coupled with detrimental reliance by the claimant. On the other hand, a resulting trust arises where party A contributes to the purchase of property held in party B's name with no evidence of an intention to gift it. The presumption is that party B holds the property on trust for party A, but this can be rebutted with contrary evidence. Mr. Er's argument centered on his alleged oral agreement with Spencer and his financial contributions to the vehicle. He also claimed that beneficial ownership temporarily transferred to his friend Lawrence from August 2015 to January 2017, before reverting to him through another verbal agreement. However, Justice Chiu found Mr. Er's claim problematic and inconsistent. She noted that the plaintiff's narrative of sales and reversion of beneficial ownership not only convoluted but also contradicted his earlier pleadings. His mid-trial amendments, which introduced significant changes to his story, further undermined his credibility. There was also a lack of objective evidence to prove Mr. Er's alleged cash payments to Spencer. While Mr. Insisted that he reimbursed Spencer in cash for the deposit and partial purchase price, bank records and witness testimony painted a different picture. Spencer's payments were clearly documented, but Mr. Er's assertions of cash reimbursements remain unsubstantiated. The court also observed that Lawrence's payments of car loan installments during the period in question contradicted the plaintiff's claim that he alone bore all financial responsibilities. This introduced another inconsistency that the plaintiff could not adequately explain. The plaintiff's silence regarding Spencer's role in these alleged transfers of ownership raised further doubt. The court found that Mr. Er's claim of a common intention constructive trust failed, as he was unable to provide compelling evidence of the agreement or detrimental reliance. Turning to the alternative claim of a resulting trust, the court concluded that Mr. Similarly failed to prove that he had made all financial contributions. Spencer had paid significant amounts towards the purchase price of the BMW, and there was no credible evidence of reimbursement by Mr. The court also rejected the plaintiff's attempt to attribute Spencer's cash deposits to repayments from him. Instead, the evidence indicated that Spencer retained a degree of ownership consistent with the defendant's arguments. On the defendant's counterclaim for $1.1 million, Justice Chiu ruled that payments made before 2015 were time-barred under Section 2 of the Limitation Act. The court rejected the defendant's reliance on Section 22(1)(b) of the Limitation Act, which applies to trust property still in the possession of the trustee or converted for their use. The defendants failed to prove that the monies remain in Mr. Er's possession or that he converted them. Claims related to later payments, however, required further scrutiny. This case is a stark reminder of the importance of documentation in financial and property arrangements. Oral agreements, no matter how genuine, are difficult to prove without clear, consistent evidence. Beneficial ownership must align not only with verbal understandings but also with actions and financial records. The court's decision also underscores the intricate nature of trust law, where intention, expressed, inferred, or rebutted, can determine the fate of significant sums and property. On a deeper level, this case serves as a poignant reflection on attachment and impermanence. The disputes over ownership of the BMW and resorting to trust law bring to mind the tendency to cling onto possessions and narratives that reinforce personal claims. Yet, as seen in this case, the truth is often elusive, obscured by conflicting memories and intentions. Perhaps in moments like these, one is reminded of the quiet wisdom of letting go, the understanding that all things are fleeting, and attachment often leads to suffering. In the end, clarity, whether in law or life, emerges when we see beyond material entanglements to what truly matters. The case of Er Kok Yong and Cheng Cheng offers important legal lessons and deeper reflections. It reminds us to act with transparency, document intentions clearly, and when faced with disputes, approach the truth with humility and calm resolve. That's all for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.